I've got my brother in Islam, Saeed, very honest guy, very brave guy, I'd say as well sometimes, in being honest about the true meaning of teachings of Islam. So we're going to talk about why is Islam so difficult. Some Muslims who are born into Islam who don't really get Islam properly find it difficult, and a lot of people who are not Muslim, they look at it, all the rules, and they think that's such a difficult religion. And I like talking to Saeed, he's very spiritual. Any thoughts about it?
You know, when you ask me this right now, something just crossed my mind. About this. I never knew it before, because maybe I've done the work before, but now it came. I don't know. So just because you put it right in front of me, so I had to think about it and bring it out.
Inspiration.
Yeah,
Inspiration,
kind of.
or
We are inspired.
revelation.
We inspire each other.
Revelation, maybe, of sorts.
Yeah, of sorts. Yeah. You said is Islam difficult? Islam, you and God. In Islam, there is a part for you to do, and there is part for God to do. So just do your part. Don't go to God's part in the religion. He'll do his part, you do your part. Your part is easy, but where the difficulty come in, and when we try to do God's part.
Give me an example what you mean.
For example, doing da'wah. Da'wah is very difficult, it's not
And for the non-Muslims, dawah means inviting people to God.
Yes, inviting people to God. In this da'wah, God has his part and you have your part. Just do your part and leave God's part for him to do.
Because the hearts of man are in God, with
part.
God.
Yeah.
Your job is to do your duty to spread the message.
Only to give it to them, speak it to them, bring it to them.
Yeah.
So your part is very easy. Just do your part.
Yes.
Whether they believe and accept that God's part, it's not your part. That's why people,
As we said, we're going to make the video short, so at least I'll say something from the Quran. Okay, there's a verse that says, they see as a favor on you that they have accepted Islam. Say, do you not think your embracing Islam is a favor on me, that is God? On the contrary, Allah has bestowed a favor on you, that He has guided you to the true faith if you are truthful. Basically, Islam is a guide for life. It's a benefit is God's favor on you, that He's guiding you, so you don't make your life miserable. So for example, so many people drink alcohol. Islam makes it obvious that you shouldn't, and so if you develop in a Muslim household, you are so lucky. You have so many problems solved. Okay, the only reason why you find it difficult is because you're not going with your true nature.
Yes, of course.
And the more you are at peace with your true nature, then you will find peace and happiness. But sometimes it takes some effort.
Of course.
Yeah. So the person who's
obeying Allah, it's not easy. It needs effort. Even though I talked about your part being easy, but also there is difficulty in it. You know why? Because since we were born, we were given things, by our parents, our society. We grew up with habits, with culture, which is difficult to change and difficult to live. So leaving it and changing it is gonna require big effort from you.
Yeah.
It's not easy to follow. They say God's reward is paradise, and paradise doesn't come cheap.
Yeah. So thank you. I think I like the balance, because the person who asked me, he was saying that sometimes we make it sound as if it's so easy, and so you can see many people fail in this thing, and it can become easy. I would say the more humble you can become and let go of your personal desires to be important. If you want to be important, then your life becomes difficult, and then you cannot listen to God. I would say that's just short answer.
Yes. What I would add to that, Khalid, as well, is that to obey Allah, to be a Muslim, it's a full-time job. It's not part-time. So you can't really. What makes it difficult is because we try to do it as a part-time. We have our dunya, we have our jobs, we have our friends, our hobbies, football and everything, and then holidays, and then we want to do religion. We can't do religion. Religion needs full-time. You have to give all your day, the 24 hours. You have to give it to the religion. You have to.
You can still do your job, but when you're doing your job, don't do it in a corrupt way, pretending God is not watching you. Is that what you mean?
What I mean is, even if it's important for you to continue doing your job and living the dunya part of your life, even if it's that's true, you need to leave dunya altogether for some time, strengthen yourself, and then come back when you are in the position where you could handle both, and you could bring both together, and you don't neglect one side over the other.
Okay, and the last thing I'll say, because I'm going to say the last thing, so I stop myself from talking. I said something earlier on about letting go of your ego. This is the meaning of Islam. Arabic is an amazing language. On one side, Islam means peace.
Yes.
On the other side, it means to let go of your personal will for God.
Of course.
So when you let go of your ego, you have the other side, which is peace.
Yes, yeah.
You have the last word, and we're finished.
You know, the most spread expression of Islam, the meaning of Islam is they say peace through the submission of God. So when you submit to God, you get peace.
Perfect. Always love doing videos with you.
Thank you very much.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why? Because it's not hard to do.